Welcome to Football Game Plan Scout Team. I'm Emery Hunt, the czar of the playbook. And now that the 2021 NFL Draft is complete, let's take a look back and see how well these teams did this past April. With rookie minicamps done and the 90-man roster with the undrafted free agents locked in as they head into training camp, let's evaluate the entire class and hand out a grade. So without further ado, let's take a look at the Football Game Plan Scouting grading scale to see what these numbers next to the prospects actually mean. The Denver Broncos came away with 10 selections in this year's draft with a heavy emphasis on the defensive side of football, with 7 of the 10 picks going to that side. That didn't mean they ignored the offense completely. Javonte Williams, the running back out of North Carolina, provides some good power, burst, and explosiveness to the position. He's going into a crowded backfield. But when you look at the defense, Baron Browning out of Ohio State is a good, solid point-of-attack player that has some pass rushing upside. Caden Stearns provide good quality depth on the back end at safety. And I thought when you go into the later part of the draft, you get a guy like Jonathan Cooper, very solid rotational piece up front. But what I really liked about the draft was how they reshaped that secondary. They got a tremendous corner in Patrick Surtain II out of Alabama, who can come in, step in right away, be a day one starter, and lock down one side of the field. I was a big fan of Jamar Johnson out of Indiana. Good range, can play both safety spots, has very good ball skills, and does a good job of turning the ball over. And I like the versatility of a Kerry Vincent. You can see him as a nickelback, a slot safety. He's the type of guy that you want in today's game because he can do multiple things on the back end. Denver also nabbed some underrated point-of-attack players. On offense, Quinn Miners out of Wisconsin Whitewater was one of the standout stars at the Senior Bowl, showing his versatility, being able to play center or either guard spot. I think he's going to be a guy that could push for a starting role on the interior at that center's position. And you also look at Marquise Spencer out of Mississippi State. He was my number 1 5 tech. Just really loved the athleticism and the upside. He came into Mississippi State as a linebacker, grew into a defensive lineman, so he still has the eyes of someone that plays at the second level with the athleticism as well. So he's going to be a sleeper pick, in my opinion, for the Broncos that could find himself on the field very early as a rookie. And how could you not like Seth Williams out of Auburn, 6'3", 211? This is someone that plays a very physical game for the position, and you can see him outmuscle defensive backs for a reception or crashing down inside to deliver a devastating block. He just enjoys playing the game and plays a lot, to me, like Preston Williams of the Miami Dolphins, who's a bigger physical receiver that can play inside or on the outside. Now, here are some of the undrafted rookie free agents that caught my attention that have a really good opportunity out there in the Mile High City. Mac McCain III from North Carolina A&T has superb ball skills and ball instincts. He's one of the better ball hawks to come out of the FCS ranks in the last few draft cycles. Fantastic athleticism. Don't be fooled by his height and his weight. He can really sky up there with the taller wide receivers at the catch point, and his plant and drive acceleration is top notch. So he can excel in both man coverage and also zone schemes. Warren Jackson out of Colorado State is a local kid who reminds me a lot of Chase Claypool. He plays a big man's game, able to play his height, which is 6'6", and he's 219, giving the quarterback an enormous catch radius, and he's a very strong red zone threat. He has very good hands and does a good job of getting them up at the last possible moment to haul in the reception. He's solid versus press coverage. He's able to use his hands and his strength to outmuscle defensive backs at the line of scrimmage, and also uses that strength in the run blocking department as well. So a really good pickup, local kid for the Denver Broncos. I'm giving Denver an A for their draft. I love the fact that they were able to maximize all 10 selections. Again, 7 went on defense, so it shows an emphasis there to build depth, quality depth in that matter. And on offense, getting Javonte Williams, adding him to the running back room, and landing 2 solid receivers, in my opinion, 1 drafted in Seth Williams, 1 undrafted in Warren Jackson. So overall, top to bottom, very good haul for the Denver Broncos. So that's it for this edition of Football Game Plan Scout Team. I'm Emery Hunt, the czar of the playbook. Be sure to follow me on all of my social media accounts, and don't forget to check out and subscribe to the Football Game Plan Network located at youtube.com/footballgameplan. Also subscribe on iTunes to Football Game Plan Podcast and leave us a 5-star rating.